What's up, Aquarius? What's going on with you guys? So, Ivy Cola here to do a relationship spread. So, this is for people that aren't in relationships. If you are Aquarius, Sun, Moon, if you're an Aquarius and you have any major planets in Aquarius, listen to this video if you are in a relationship. Now, this is a reading that I'm using the major arcanas and the court cards for only. No minor arcana. I think I will want to do that as a extended reading whenever I do them again next month, not this month. We're just seeing how they go right now. So it's a 7-card spread. We'll be talking about the energy of your relationship, the communication, the strength or weaknesses, the reality of the situation, the passion, and the key to the future. A lot of positions. So, what do we got going on, Aquarius? That are in relationships. What do we got going on? Let's see. Let's see what we got going on for Aquarius people that are in relationships. The first position is the Queen of Cups, which is the energy in the relationship. So that's pretty good. Second position, which is the communication, you have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The third position is the strength. You have the Wheel of Fortune. The fourth position is the weaknesses. You have the World card in reverse. The fifth position is the reality. You have the Hangman in reverse. The sixth position, which is the passion in the situation, you have the Temperance card in reverse. The outcome or the key to the future is the Knight of Cups in reverse. So, Aquarius, it kind of looks like God, Aquarius. You got a lot for your golly. It's a lot going on with this outcome. The outcome is the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse, the King of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Ace of Swords in reverse. So, let's talk about this, the energy with the Queen of Cups and the Tower card for this relationship. So, with this relationship, I feel like it's a situation where 1 minute everything's all cool, everybody's loving each other, and then boom, somebody can get in their feelings and, start a whole battle that doesn't need to be started. That's where I feel like the energy is in this relationship. So you could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Shit, you could be dealing with anyone. But I just kind of feel like most of the time it's calm. It's calm, it's collected, everybody's agreeing with each other. And then sometimes, boom, somebody gets in their feelings and shit can just get out of hand. So it looks like the energy is, I would say, balanced, because you got the Queen of Cups in the Tower. The Queen of Cups is nurturing. She is in control of her emotions for the most part, She's really, really aware of her emotions. But then, shit can just pop off sometimes. So I feel like that's a balance. To me, that's a balance. The second position talks about the communication. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like there is a need to have conversations about the practical well-being of this relationship, or the practical matters in this relationship. Or it may be a situation where, because of the fact that y'all not discussing things practically, you might be dealing with someone that just goes off and just does what the fuck they want to do with the money. They do not consult you, or you're not consulting this person. And this is probably why this shit be going on right here all the time. It's just like, okay, we could just be having a good ass day, and then somebody can decide that they, gonna go do something that's unpractical as fuck. And boom, we into an argument. The strength in the situation is the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like there's always good things happening. Like somebody in this, with whether it's you or the other person, it's like good things are always going on in the relationship regardless. It's like, okay, even if this idiot went and did some fucked up shit with the money, Spirit always balances it. And you know what? I really feel like, you got one person that's really nurturing, that's really put together with the emotions, and then you got one that just flies off the handle and just goes the fuck crazy half of the time. And that's where the Wheel of Fortune comes. Because if you have somebody that is going out and doing stuff that they don't have no business practically, the wheel spirit kind of comes in and balances the shit out. So it's like, even though you got one that might be totally clueless about certain things in the relationship, spirit kind of balances it out and gives it that, good ebb and flow. The fourth position, which talks about the weaknesses, is the World card in reverse. So I kind of feel like a lot of the reason why this be going on and this be going on is because somebody has a hard time letting shit go. Whenever it's just time to let it go, it's just like, okay, we did that. It happened. I did that. I'm sorry. Can you let it go? And somebody has a hard time with letting shit go. And I just feel like that could be a part of why the arguing and the fighting and the unexpectedness comes on. And then people just go out there and be selfish and decide, okay, I'm just going to go do this because I feel like this right now. And, but you got heavy support from spirit in this situation, because no matter what the fuck happens or who goes and does what, it always balances itself out. So it's just like, okay, today we're going to be pissed off with each other. We're going to go out and spend $1 million. But tomorrow, I'm going to get a job to be able to compensate for the rest, for the $1 million. So, it's kind of like a situation like that, where no matter, who wants to cut up this day, tomorrow it looks like it'll still be a good day because spirit is heavily supported in this situation. Now, the fifth position talks about the reality of the situation, and you have the Hangman in reverse. Everybody's fully fucking aware of what's going on. Excuse my French, y'all. I cuss like a sailor. I'm trying to get rid of that, but it's probably not gonna go nowhere, That's just how I was raised. But with the Hangman in reverse, everybody's aware of what the hell's going on in this situation. Nobody's like trying to figure it out or trying to get enlightenment or trying to figure out why. No, everybody knows what's going on. Or at least one of these people, especially if you're dealing with a Pisces or a Scorpio, because I'm seeing that very, very heavy. Or even a Cancer or water sign. It's like, we know what's going on here. We're very fully aware of what's going on. And that's a good thing. I mean, the intuitions are strong in this situation. I do feel like with the sixth position, the passion is off the rockers crazy. And I think that's kind of what keeps y'all together. Because, there's no self-control with the passion in this situation. I feel like y'all got so much love for each other, so much sexual chemistry. It's just like, oh gosh, you know what I'm saying? So y'all probably have a hard time keeping y'all hands off of each other when y'all are around each other, And I think that's probably what makes all of this whole situation worthwhile, because it's just like, it's a hot and cold situation going on, it seems like, to me, You got one person that kind of, is a little floozy or a little idiotic at times, goes out and does things that maybe is not in the best interest of the situation, but because there's such balance in the situation, the Wheel of Fortune comes through and saves y'all every time. That's what it looks like. The outcome of the situation is that somebody needs to learn how to be more sincere when it comes down to the love. Because I feel like there is, love in this situation. But it's like, I feel like y'all got to go through a tower moment to realize how much y'all love each other, The communication is not that great. I don't feel like y'all sit and talk about the things that are important to the both of y'all for the relationship. Somebody's always standoffish. So this is you, Aquarius. So it's just like, maybe you are the same one in this situation, and you're dealing with a person that just really be off of their rockers, but you love this person so much, and it kind of gets you upset sometimes, the way that this person acts, but I feel like you don't say anything because you don't want to come off as, not supportive of the situation, I do feel like there's a lot of charisma that needs to be, more charisma that can be added to the situation. You know what I'm saying? More charisma. If people learn how to keep their emotions in check, everything will be fine. You know what I'm saying? And learn how to give clarity on the situation. If y'all having a tower moment because somebody went out and did some dumbass shit, I feel like there's a need for you to have more clarity and more truth to the matter, about why it was done and whatever the case. I don't feel like y'all have a whole bunch of issues with telling the truth about what's going on and how y'all feeling about each other. I just feel like when somebody get pissed off, they go out and they do things. They may not be all the way, all the time, thinking about the other person and what the other person wants, And I just feel like there's a lack of clarity on how the future is going to look for the two of you guys. I feel like a lot of y'all issues come from the fact that somebody doesn't know how to let go of things. But the good thing is, like, there's a lot of passion in this situation with the Temperance card in reverse. A little bit too much damn passion. But, I mean, it works. And then this even could be talking about the energy of, someone always surprising the other person with, love and, what I'm saying. Especially if this is you, Aquarius, you could be dealing with a water sign person that's just really up and down with their emotions. So some days you don't know what you're going to get. And then some days you know exactly what you're going to get. But I feel like it's a situation that can be balanced because Spirit is supporting this situation. And I feel like Spirit has been there helping this situation for a very long time. I just feel like the real emotions and how y'all really feeling about each other needs to come to the surface, especially Aquarius. If you are not giving in that manner, there needs to be more communication about the practical matters and what you guys see for the 3D together. You know what I'm saying? Somebody need to get out of their head and, be more inviting to conversation. The passion is here. I just feel like people need to learn how to get their emotions in check. But it looks like both of you guys have your emotions in check. It's just that, certain things come up unexpectedly. And we're not always honest about them. And, a little more honesty and a little more sitting down with that other person and telling them exactly what you want or listening to exactly what they want will make this situation work. So I really do not see a problem in this situation. I feel like balance and fairness is, the way to go in this situation. If it resonated with you guys, you know what to do. I appreciate you guys for sticking with me. I love you guys very, very much. And I will talk to you guys again in a few days. See you later. Bye.